We're just gonna do a video with a cat in it. No. We're gonna talk about chakras just for a second, just for like a minute or so. Okay, we're back. What I'm talking about now is building confidence. Today we're gonna be talking about confidence. And do I feel confident enough to talk about confidence? No. Which is probably counterproductive to this video, but what I'm talking about now is building confidence. Like, the word confidence is different to everyone. I'm talking about it from my point of view, and hopefully it'll help somebody out. If not, oh well, I'm still talking about it. Now, I want to start by talking about the boudoir shoot that I did a week ago. It'll be a week ago when I'm filming. It'll probably be 3 weeks ago when this posts, because I got 3 callers ahead of us, Jimmy. Just kidding. I got 3 videos ahead of us, Jimmy. But I have a couple videos that I'm going to be posting before I post this one. That's too much information. You don't need that information here for confidence. And I'm confidently telling you that you'll be watching this 3 weeks after that shoot. I recently did a boudoir shoot, and boudoir is basically kind of like a sensual shoot. You can do it completely naked, you can do it covered up, but it's just kind of a sense of, it's like a confidence shoot, a sexy, sensual, soulful shoot. Anyway, that is what it was to me. It was the second boudoir shoot that I did with this photographer named Katie Mae Clicks. I'll talk about her in a little bit. The first one that I did, the first shoot that I did, I had kind of like a sweater on with a high-waisted panty and high-waisted drawers, and it was fun. I felt extremely comfortable in the environment. My confidence level was but because Caitlin helped coach me through the positioning, the arching, the looks, and how to kind of look on the camera, it was a great experience. And this time around, she kind of put the message out there that she was looking for someone to book a shoot with, and I was like, I want to do it, but am I being too greedy by always wanting to do shoots with you? And I was like, nah. But this one was just mind-blowing. This one came out amazing compared to the other one. I'm not going to compare to the other ones because, to be honest, looking back on the other shoot, I feel kind of like it wasn't as good as I thought it was. But everything is as good as you think it is in that moment. You just get something better, right? Anyway. So in that shoot, in the second shoot, I was just wearing a bra, the high-waisted panties, and then a nice black button-up that's like wearing your man's button-up. It was kind of a cute look, and I loved it. I felt completely empowered again by being at the shoot, and it was about a little over an hour the shoot lasted, but there was like nice music playing. The studio that we had was just amazing, and I posted some of the videos on I posted some of the photos on Instagram, just because I just felt so awesome and sexy and soulful and just beautiful. I just wanted to get that energy out there and just post it. I was like, look at me type of thing, and I did that. And it was fun. It was good. If you are interested in doing a boudoir shoot, let me know. I can point you to somebody who does them. I did use Katie Mae Clicks, which is the business name. Her name is Caitlin Maley. She is amazing. She is so creative, and she makes you feel really comfortable in the scene. She doesn't do just boudoir. She does wedding and lifestyle. She does graduation pictures, prom pictures. She does a lot. Am I missing something? Engagement photos, baby photos. She does a lot, and I think if you're just wanting to have a photographer who understands how to shoot people, understands kind of complexities of the color complexion of a person, you should go to her. So I'll leave her information down below. Doing that shoot for the second time around was awesome. Like, it was awesome, and then just thinking about it from a standpoint of where I am with how confident I am in myself now, from how confident I was with myself in prior years, I was so happy. I'm so happy. It just makes me smile to see how far I've come when it comes to confidence. I think it's something that most people at some point find hard to have, just based on maybe the environment they grew up in, or just society in general, or just, you know, just in general. There's a lot of things out there that's creating a lack of confidence in everyone else. But from my standpoint, doing a boudoir shoot definitely ups my ups my confidence. One, because yes, Caitlyn shot me, but I showed face. And yes, Caitlyn shot me, but that's my body there. And yes, Caitlyn shot me and she knew how to arch me, but at the end of the day, it was me. Like, it was me showing that. And I love her so much for getting me into that space, which led me on a flashback of my confidence over my life as a 26-year-old. It took me on a flashback throughout my life of just seeing where my confidence was and where it is today, and just kind of speak about how I got to this point about being comfortable in front of the camera and posting pictures of me in my bra and underwear, because Lord knows if younger me was watching, she'd be like, girl, what you doing? Girl, stop. I would say my confidence journey my journey to a more confident me started in the womb. When I was dubbed a female and already knowing all the stereotypes, criticisms, and the standards that were placed upon a woman on her shoulders before she's even out of the womb, all the things she has to do just for a man, just for the society, being a black woman, like, oh my god, so much. To be more specific, it started in the environment we grew up in. We learned how to see ourselves through the lens of how women around us growing up see themselves. And then getting comments from different people about your body while you're younger, or just about how you behave and how you act and what you say as a girl, can definitely take a toll on you and just build and deepen into how you act, look, and feel about yourself as you grow older. I would say that I started being more confident in myself with the mindset of saying, well, let's try this, and the mindset of saying no to everyone else's opinion. This has to go with my style in general. If I wanted to dress up a certain way and somebody said, well, that doesn't look right, I'd be like, well, I like it. And I would get into the practice of saying that. I'm like, well, I like it. Well, I like it. And before then, I would just say, you know, you're right. You're right. It doesn't look right. And I'll change it. But I was changing it based on somebody else's opinion, somebody else's point of view. And even after me telling myself, or telling them, oh, well, I like it, so I'm going to keep wearing it, I would look in the mirror and look and straight up say, you know what? I would take another look. And I was like, you know, actually, that does not look right together. But I wouldn't change. I was so freaking just headstrong about not changing. I was just like, I'm gonna wear it because I chose to do it. I chose to do it just now, and I was just so stubborn with changing my opinion at some point. When I say I like it and saying no to someone else's opinion, I'm like, I'm gonna go for it, even if I look stupid. And I'm not gonna say that was me 100%. Obviously, it's a roller coaster sometimes. Sometimes, you know, words of somebody else, the opinions of somebody else, what you see on TV or in the world gets to you, and it can lessen your confidence. But I mean, as long as you don't let it stay that low. My confidence journey definitely started with the mindset of, no, well, I like it. And that's pretty much how it went, whether it was what I wore or what I said and how I acted. If it's something that I like, I did it. Looking back, some people's opinions were rooted out of love and just pure advice, and not really just opinionated in standards of a girl or a woman. But doing that, well, I like it, and saying no to others actually helped me strengthen my view on myself and how I want to dress up or how I want to do anything. To be honest, I'm like, well, I like it, even though it may faltered. It was like, well, I like it, so I'm gonna go with it. There were definitely times where I was standing tall like this and trying to be confident in who I am, knowing damn well like I'm just faking it. But it helped me get to where I am. Like, I faked it, and it just became me. Became this confident person. Also, the whole let's try it. A lot of times with confidence, we get really comfortable with who we've been and who we always will be, and what's going to be comforting for us to say, wear, do, dress up, act, all that stuff. And for me, looking back, I realized that those things were very limiting to who I can be and who I wanted to be in this world. A lot of the thoughts that I had pertaining to how I act, how I dressed, and what I did or what I said as a girl or as a woman, which is rooted in comfort. And I adopted the mindset over time of let's just try it, especially when it comes to what I wear and makeup and my hair and just certain things that I did, whether it's with, I don't know, doing videos or talking to men or just anything that I did. I had the mindset of let's just try it. Like, for example, I would go into clothing stores and I see an outfit on a mannequin. I'm like, that's really cute. Will it work on me? I was like, no, it wouldn't work on me. I don't have that shape. I don't have that look. I'm not used to wearing stuff like that, and it was kind of like, well, you're not used to it. It's something new. Like you're, I'm saying, your comfort. And over time, I just adapted the mindset of let's try it. So I would try the outfit, and it would look pretty good on me. I would try the outfit, and it would look, I would just feel good in it. And so I kept doing that. Same thing with how I said things and how I stood up for myself and what I did. And I like to say, I'm gonna say my truth, even if my voice quakes. It's like doing this, even though you're not confident in it, but becoming confident over the course of time because you're trying it. Comfort can definitely lead to just limiting yourself as a person in this world of your pretty much abilities. I didn't say let's try it when I started making these videos. It hasn't been long, but if I didn't say let's try it and let's just post it, I wouldn't have made like maybe 7 videos now, and I love them all. I wouldn't have gotten here. I wouldn't have been building this community of Chance Out Life if I didn't say let me just try this, because it's something that I had an urge to do, but I felt really I just felt discomfort in doing it, but I knew it would just drive me to something good. When it comes to how I dress in my outfits, a lot of the clothes that I wear now, not something that I used to wear. I used to really just cloak myself in cloth and call it a day, but now I just really love things that hug my body a little bit more and just are more revealing because I love my body. And I'm not saying that to say, oh, I'm doing body positivity. It's just me. Like, I'm just in love with myself, and I love my body, and I don't want to hide it. I don't want to hide my body. I don't want to hide who I am. And that started with, well, let's just try wearing this instead of covering up. And that's pretty much what I started to do. So 2 mindsets that I adapted on my journey was let's try it and just saying no, well, I like it. And if any of that changes over time, it's fine, because it changes on my standards. It changes on my terms, no one else's. This confidence journey and trying to, present a better me and just feel so happy about myself and just so in tune with who I am and showing that to the world. There are parts of me that were still just super unhealthy. I'm not eating well. I'm not taking care of my body. I'm not taking care of my mind, all that stuff like that. That all together helps confidence. It's what I am finding. I am a lifter. I love lifting weights. I feel more confident lifting weights than I do anything else. I feel more sexy lifting weights than anything else. It just makes me feel like a badass. When I'm eating properly, I have more energy, and I feel just better about myself in general. I'm not lethargic, or I don't have like bloating problems or like gas. It makes me feel better about myself, and I'm confident walking outside in the world because I feel healthy. And then when it comes to mind and spirit, it's just like I feel confident in myself now because I've taken the time to learn about myself more. How can you feel confident in something that you don't know anything about? So that's also part of this confidence journey. I keep saying confidence journey because it's just like it is a journey, so maybe I shouldn't put in quotes, but also I just don't want to call it a confidence journey. I don't know. Anyway, moving on. So I realized with diet, exercise, and then mind and just spirit, just being healthy or taking healthy attempts at those things helps me with my confidence a lot more. And then lastly, I kind of want to talk about the spiritual piece of this, because it's been coming up a lot, and I am a spiritual person. It's part of me, so I want to share that. I'm going to talk about chakras just for a second, just for like a minute or so. And we're going to talk about the solar plexus chakra. It is one of the 7 chakras. It is located at the middle of your navel to your sternum. The color that exudes is yellow. And this chakra helps with confidence and self-power. It helps with self-discipline, and it has emotions of confidence. When that chakra is balanced, it shows up in your confidence, in your strong self of identity, in your motivation and your abilities. It also shows up in your self-discipline. With this journey, not just the boudoir shoot, but just in general, it deepened in quarantine or in this time of a pandemic, but it was something that's been building for so long. It was just small doses. It's been stronger in a time of solitude. When your solar plexus is unbalanced, you feel a lower self-esteem, you have digestive problems and liver problems, you have a sense of worthlessness. And I learned that after I started doing all the other stuff I just told you about. So it's kind of like I was working on my solar plexus without working on my solar plexus, but from a physical standpoint, It's kind of showing up as your full self and not having a mask on and be authentically you without faltering under the standards or opinions of others. And also it's diet. Like I was talking about that digestive issues, and I started eating better and I just felt better and just more up to par with presenting my full self, and to learn that digestive issues can be part of unbalanced solar plexus chakra. I was just like, okay, brain, like I got you. Learning that and how it all pretty much is connected is just like icing on the cake when it comes to confidence. I'm really a big person of, well, in the spiritual realm, like I'm always thinking of like the physical and spiritual realm at the same time, and learning about the solar plexus in this, like at this time of everything happening and me being aware of it just helps me know how aligned I am. And I just want to share that because I don't know what you're going through, and I don't know what battles you face when it comes to confidence, but if I can share a little bit of what I've been through and what I've done to like get to this point, I think it would be beneficial. When it comes to confidence, it helps you bring the best you to the table, the more authentic you to the table, and actually present all the abilities that you were born with and all the things that you were capable of and all the talents that you have for the world. It's a chance to really live life as your full self, and I think that's fucking beautiful.